You know what really pisses me off? Is the validity standpoint on opposing an ancient belief to be only addressed by people with PhDs, degrees in a variety of fields, to be the only valid standpoint to rebuke ridiculous claims laid down by desert dwellers and a carpenter. It wasn't good enough that simple-minded people expressed their beliefs and opinions, but now everyone is required to attain an academic degree to hold some credibility and authority to refute lessons on morality, creation, and the magic superstitious belief held tightly to a culture over 2,000 years ago who obtained no degree of insight rather than mythical stories. Why should we stress ourselves to obtain such credentials as falsify Bronze Age claims? Would you force yourself into studies about physics, biology, and history to discredit the claims of Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and Easter Bunny brought upon by a child? No, you wouldn't. So why should we feel we must obtain certain academic credentials that argue our primitive belief? There is nothing worse when a creationist proclaims the earth is 6,000 years old because of a genealogy calculation. If you were to question his assumption, then you must be educated to an academic standard. Why? When the creation has no academic background whatsoever. You'll hear of Christians proclaiming the biblical text is true, but when they are confronted by questions, it's adamant that you either hold a degree or be able to research facts. Their argument and claims is nothing but a Bronze Age understanding. They wish to just believe in the ancient texts without question, but yet the opposition is supposedly to be acquitted with academic credentials. In the same time, the creationists obtain nothing but gullibility and ancient cultural understanding of the world. Part of the answer aligns with a notion that their claims and beliefs are above general understanding, therefore the opposition must obtain the academic premise so the claims of the creationists are held in the same regard. This is hardly the truth. The claims and arguments presented by religion is not of an academic standard for the fact it wasn't founded upon an academic level in the first place. Rather, it was founded upon by ignorance, superstition, and totally unaware of their scientific knowledge we know now. We are seeing popularity in religion debates which is the result of an attention and deceptive ploy to convince the general public that the religious claims hold the same validity as scientific claims. The religious claims are founded upon an ancient belief, an ancient understanding of the world without the technology and knowledge we have today. The argument of a God is a wondrous notion. It's the state of mind when a person is in awe. Then a deity is created. The biblical God, Islam God, Hindu God, and all the other gods can be discounted, yet the argument is still presented that a creator is responsible. Even if the biblical doctrine is understood as man-made, the notion will present biblical figures and passages as reason, therefore discrediting their understanding of reality, but being subordinate to their initial ideology.